first official day back in the studio. It is early January as I'm speaking to you, and I'm here. I'm excited. I have a few things to tidy up from holiday season madness, but I think we're in a really good starting place. I feel like I'm starting off this year being very gentle on myself, which is really nice and feels really good, and I'm going to try and carry that energy throughout the year as much as I can. Today, apart from organizing, I want to get started on making. I feel like because I'm here, I just want to jump into things right away. So once I clear off my desk, I'm hoping to get started on just making some plates and some tiles, because as you probably know by now if you've been watching my videos for a while, the first drop of the new year is typically the Lunar New Year or Chinese New Year collection. And this is the year of the horse, the year of the fire horse. Usually start my collection by like doing some deep dive research into the year. What are the lucky colors, the lucky numbers for the year, and also what kind of motifs I want to include in my work. One of the main things I have to do today, now that I'm back at work, is ship out December's Patreon rewards. Typically, I don't ship that month's rewards till the first week of the next month, so December's reward, it's the first week of January. I'm gonna ship them out today. But I wanted to share what December's reward was because it turned out really cute. I'm actually looking at them now and I kind of think that the green is slightly different than what it looks like on a computer screen. So got them in a 3x3 size, so they're a little bit bigger than the stickers I normally do. This is December's sticker, and it's actually of Remy because his birthday is December 14th, and I wanted to do a little design that was in honor of him. Sleepy and sweet, he just is both those things. I literally drew this out as he was sleeping on the couch next to me, so this is gonna be December's reward. Probably gonna give a couple to some friends, and then I will also keep one myself. Yeah, I'm really pleased with how they turned out. I'm also thinking of putting the things that I had left over from markets online. I only had about 12 pieces left over, so it's not too many. And then last minute, I also snuck a couple extra things in the kiln that didn't even make it to market with me. I did some more of these like goopy fun little pieces. I really like this style. I honestly think this is something that I could wholesale because it's not as intricate as me actually painting. So yeah, I'm thinking about maybe opening up a wholesale order for this. I know somebody who's been in my DMs who's looking to wholesale, and I typically don't do a lot of wholesale anymore, but I wouldn't mind getting my work out in places again. I feel like when I was first starting out, it was such a good way to kind of make more people aware of my brand and just get more eyes on my work, I guess. I haven't wholesaled for maybe 4 years now. Probably since I went full-time, actually. I haven't really been doing wholesale since then, just because, you know, primary source of income, it's hard to take a cut, but there's something so special about having your work in stores that you love. Can't believe I finally finished this. I feel like I had been talking about it for so long, but the teddy bear butter dish is complete and she looks so cute. I did not bring this to market because it came out of the kiln the day of my last pop-up, and I didn't have time to photograph it or take any videos or anything, and I just felt like I really wanted to commemorate it being finished. And she is a little bit imperfect, I will say. There's just some spots where I think the underglaze dried too quickly and was maybe a little bit too thick. I will be farming this for content before I put it online, but it turned out really cute. I'm actually quite pleased with it. And this is just brown. I ended up working right up till Christmas, which I typically don't love to do because then I feel like I don't really get to like enjoy the season, but it all worked out okay, and I do feel like I had a chance to reset my nervous system, and I'm trying to keep that up as much as I can this month because I'm going to be starting a new contract. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that I used to be a wildlife biologist, and every so often I have the opportunity to work with the organization I worked with prior, and so I'm going to be doing a contract from middle of this month to the end of March, and it will be part-time again, so I'll be doing 3 days a week in an office. Honestly, I'm looking forward to it. I feel like it's a really good move financially. It's also kind of nice to like continue to keep my know-how in that field. Yeah, I think it'll be a good change. The last time I took on a contract like this, it was for 6 months, and I had such a sense of identity crisis, which is so funny to look back on now, because those 6 months like really did not change anything about who I am as an artist, and really all it did was give me some stronger financial footing to have throughout the year. And so this time I'm going into it with like a really optimistic sense that it'll help me just have a little bit more time for experimentation, have a little bit of more time to like breathe. It's kind of great timing to end up having some work outside of just making things again. And I'm also hoping that it will kind of allow me to take my time in planning drops. Okay, this is kind of crazy. I'm kind of embarrassed to say this, but I've been doing ceramics full-time since the end of 2019, and I don't think I have ever planned out my entire year before this year, which is like such bad business. So this year we are entering the year with some sort of strategy. Right now it's very rough. It's just a little draft. I was getting the Monday scaries of going back to work like really early, like the end of December. And so I was like, I need to just write down all the things that are happening in my head, because it's too much to hold up here. And lists / brain dumps, I feel like I'm going to be all about brain dumps this year, because sometimes you just need to get it out. The other day I just did like a very messy little brain dump of my entire year, of what I want to do, points for each month coming up, and when I have markets that I know I'm going to want to do. For example, Oddbird. Now I know that I want to do the May Oddbird from now, and I want to do the holiday one. And I know that I also need to be wedding planning. Oh, I'm also wedding planning, so I don't know. There's a lot of things going on this year. And then I also wrote down fun things I want to do and explore outside of work, and other things that are a priority for myself, such as my health, reducing screen time. And we're only in the first week of January, but so far staying off my phone as much as I can has been really good for my nervous system. But yeah, I have a little bit more of a plan, and then I also have a plan to meet up with my friend Jess, who does like social media marketing, is really tapped into those things, to come up with some sort of strategy of how I want to run my business in that sense for the year. So things are happening. I'm finally kind of like growing up in my business, even though I've been doing this for a really long time. But I'm not going to dwell on that, and I'm not going to beat myself up for that, because you can only get better and learn more things. So I feel really good about that. Over the break, I also started... I get so hyper fixated on fiber projects, I feel like, this time of year. So I have 2 crochet projects on the go. I don't know what this video is going to entail. You probably have a better sense than me, because I probably put it all in the intro, but I'm excited. We're starting to do stuff. Also, do y'all like my shirt? I got this at Shop Violet's in Edmonton when I went up for a market. And it's like a little chore shirt, and it's my favorite thing to wear right now. I just love wearing red. It's so comfortable. And I love being able to layer when it's cold like this. I also feel like I start the year with so much random bisque on my shelves, and so my plan is to use all of that for my first collection and just kind of like use whatever I have. I've been thinking a lot about how I like to set really harsh deadlines for myself, and sometimes that's kind of counterintuitive, because I get stressed about not finishing things in time, when really I could just plan to do something a little more manageable and then do more later. That's how I feel about entering this year and starting the Lunar New Year collection, is that even if by Lunar New Year, February 17th, I only have 20 pieces done, then I will just drop a collection of 20 pieces. It doesn't have to be like 100 things. It doesn't have to be this crazy big thing, even though in my heart that's what I want it to be. I think it's good to be like a little bit more realistic, and then if I overshoot it, it's like a nice surprise, instead of being upset that I didn't reach these like kind of unreachable goals that I set for myself sometimes. Just some ramblings and thoughts going through my mind. I guess without further ado, I'm just gonna tidy up the studio, and I'm gonna get started on making some things. This is your mid-video reminder that if you're looking to build a beautiful website, Squarespace is a platform to help you do it. Creating a beautiful, professional working website can feel very overwhelming, but with Squarespace, it's super easy to get started and get going quickly. It's built for anyone to use at home with no coding required. You can integrate everything from buying your domain name to choosing your website template, all of which are super customizable, and you can even use their new design intelligence to create the website of your dreams. Whether it be an online shop where you sell all your products, a blog, or somewhere that you share your services with others, the Squarespace commerce platform makes managing everything from orders to inventory to sales and customers simple. And you can also easily link all your social media accounts to your Squarespace website in just a few clicks. You can get a free 2-week trial with the link down below, or you can go to squarespace.com and use the code from Tree to Sea for 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Good morning. I am going to my friend Megan's house right now to go have a little painting date. We both have some bisque that we need to paint. Well, mine is at least bisque. I don't know about hers, but I am going to be working on that bird collab that I have been talking about. I can't remember if I talked about it on here or just on Patreon. It might have been a like behind the scenes thing, but I'm working on that today. I think I'm going to be able to finish it today. I'm really hopeful. And then if I have more time later, I'm going to continue to work on the Year of the Horse collection. That's my plan. First, I'm going to take Remy on his little walk, and then we'll head over to Megan's. I'm so excited to see what's going on in the world of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.